Now, ladies and gentlemen, I would want us in this case here to look at what are we looking at today? It's Excel. It's business data analytics. These are those things, if you do not understand Excel principles very well, BDA will really be a hard rock for you to crack. I've gotten students in this case here who do BDA, round 1, round 2, round 3, round 4. Maybe they come to pass at round 5. Why is that the case? It's simply because they don't take Excel so seriously from the very beginning. All right. And that is why we are here today. And our today's objective is to ensure that by the end of the session, you will have known how to work with what we call SUMIFS. And then number 2, how do we work with what we call pivot tables? The moment you appreciate that, then we shall be good to go. All right. For those students who have never met this Mwalimu, my name is Dr. Joshua Aura. I teach at RCM Online College. All right. We've taught thousands and thousands of students virtually. Remember in those old days, what were we doing? We used to go to a college with classrooms bound by what here 4 walls. All right. Nowadays, in this case, here, we have made things so easy. You've flattened the ground for everybody. You could get, in this case, here, somebody who is following this particular class underneath some very good shade, underneath some very good trees. Somebody could be following this class, while in this case, here, they are grazing their cows. Unfortunately, there could be others who are following this class even from hospitals. I mean, we are opening this particular virtual reality, virtual classroom to everybody. That's RCM. And I would want anybody who is thinking of doing BDA, doing CPA, doing whichever paper in CFA, CPA, FM, always think RCM. And to do that, our number is 0793 555 000. 0793 555 0793 555 000 is our number for inquiries. Great. Now, my friends, this is what I want us to do. I have to share these Excel with you guys. Just give me a minute. I have to share this Excel with you guys. I must share this Excel with you so that as I do it, you should also be doing it from your side. We have to do this together. Let me save this pretty part. So basically, I'll be using this one. Ah, yeah. So I want to give you this updated RCM Excel final workbook. And now we are 33, which is quite a good number. Things are improving. So please confirm that you have been able to see my RCM Excel final workbook. Everybody should have been able now to see the Excel, RCM Excel final workbook. Is that the case, ladies and gentlemen? Are we able to see in your charts? If you go to the chat section, you'll be able to see the RCM, you'll be able to see the RCM worksheet. Is that okay, ladies and gentlemen? All of us, have we been able to see these RCM worksheets? And is it possible for somebody to pick this RCM Excel worksheet and then you share it with your colleagues on WhatsApp? You share it with your colleagues on WhatsApp. Share it with your colleagues on WhatsApp. We haven't yet seen my Excel workbook that I've been able to share on the chat section. I need you all to have it because this thing is quite just like a boxing match training. And so as I do my kicks, I'm trying to show you this is how we punch. You should also be punching from the other side. Otherwise, it'll be a one-man punching show. No learning will take place. No learning will take place. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, I always start by teaching this thing. What I normally do, I always start by showing you how to do a multiplication table. This is what I would want everybody to do. A multiplication table. A multiplication table. This is what I would want us to do. Multiplication table. So remember multiplication table, if you have 1, you have 2, you have 3, you have 4, you have 5, you have 6, you have 7, you have 8, and then you have 9. Please write them like that, those numbers. And then write others downwards. Of course, I can use sequence, but I don't want to introduce so many things at the same time in this class. I don't want to introduce so many things. I've skipped this. Control minus. Yeah. So come here and put 1. Yeah, you can use transpose, but let me just be very simple today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, like that. So, ladies and gentlemen, I would want us to be very, very clear regarding this. You see, this 1 to 9, I can see this in my case is in row number 6. So please highlight the entire row number 6, and then you say Control B. Control B. I would want to make it bold. Highlight the entire row number 6. In my case, it is in row number 6. In your case, it could be in row number 10. And then come here. In my case, this other one is column F. Column F. So I just need to come and put the arrow here on top of column F like that. And then I say Control B like that. So in short, what are we saying, my friends? We are saying here that F is a reference. A reference column is a reference column or an anchor column. It's a title column. It's a title column, and therefore, it must be dollarized. It must be dollarized or locked. Just want to use many terms for you to appreciate. So F here, the one that is in bold, is reference. It must be dollarized. The same case in my case is row 6 here. This row number 6. Row number 6 is also what here? Row 6 is also a title row. A title row. Unlike any other row in this table, so row 6 is also a title row, and therefore, it must be, locked like that. So, ladies and gentlemen, I would want to know whether there is somebody who has been able to reach where Mwalimu has reached. And I would want to do things in a very, very simple way. Is there somebody who has been able to reach where Mwalimu has reached? Anybody who has been able to reach where Mwalimu has reached, writing 1 up to 9, and being able to identify your reference row and your reference column, please talk to me this afternoon. Yeah, please talk to me this afternoon. So as I wait for you to talk to me, don't forget that also RCM has been able to partner with HELB for students who study at RCM to get HELB loans. HELB loans that will be able to finance their fees in full at RCM. Your fees in full at RCM, and loans which will be able to finance your examination fees at CASNEB, exemption fees at CASNEB, renewal fee, etc. Yeah. So basically, you'll be given like 100,000 in total. And the moment you get like 100,000 in total, that automatically will be able to take you through the entire what year CPA course if you're studying at RCM. So if you are interested in getting our HELB loans, or you have a cousin, a brother, a friend who would be interested in our HELB loans, do not hesitate calling us. Our number is 0793 555 000. 0793 555 000. I've gotten 2 confirmations from Rebecca and Joy that, hey, Mwalimu, we are together. What I simply want everybody to do, is to write number 1 up to number 9. And then we have, in this case, number 1 up to number 9, row wise. And then I appreciate, like, my case, this F is an anchor column. And this row number 6 is as well an anchor row. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is what I will do. I'll come and say equals. So I pick this one here. Then I say times this one. But now remember, as I multiply, you can see this is blue, the cell in blue times the cell in red. So like the cell in blue is cell F7. Cell F7. And you're the ones who have told me that in this F7, between F and 7, F is anchor. F, in my case, F is anchor. And if it's anchor, you must come and say after equals, but before F, you must lock this F. And how do we lock it? Very easy, shift 4. So introduce a dollar before F. We introduce a dollar before F. And here you have told me that 6, row 6, I forgot to say row 6. Here, G6. 6 is also what here, an anchor. So come in between G and the 6, before 6, lock it up. Lock it up. So shift 4, like that. And then you say what here, enter. So please, if you had written anything inside here, it will be very important for you to remove like that. And then now once you have this, ladies and gentlemen, now you'll be able to come here and use the autofill handle, this autofill, the black positive, this one here. So now you can move down, you release, and then you move across. So you get 81, 9 times 9, 81, 9 times 9, 81. Yeah, so please ensure. Yeah, thank you very much. I can see Sir Charles is really doing a very, very good job here, showing you guys that RCM is now accredited and partnering with HELB. Yeah, for the HELB loans. So please take advantage of our college and have your finances. Then automatically you will have yeah, I will repeat, yes. Thank you for asking that. I will repeat. But before I do that, is there anybody in this case who has been able to do exactly what Mwalimu has done? Anybody who has been able to do exactly what Mwalimu has done? Yeah. And if possible, if you've been able to do what Mwalimu has done, are you able to share your screen with us? Kindly share your screen with us. Before I repeat, Jemima, I'll be able to repeat, but before I do that, are you able to share your screen with us? Somebody, anybody should go to share their screen with us. Please help me so that I can teach you better. Like Joy or Jemima, are you able to share your screen? I show you something. If you haven't understood, the best way is to share your screen, and then I just give you the impetus, some little force. I push you forward, and then you understand these things once and for all. So Joy, Jemima, am I able to get you guys sharing your screen? I show you this thing once and for all. Yeah, thanks, Evans. Remember, you are not supposed to fear nobody. Don't fear anybody. Don't never ever fear anybody. And once it's loading up, let's give it like 1 more minute. I think Evans could be having a problem with his internet because his screen is not able to load very well. Let's see, Joy has started sharing. Yeah, yeah, great. So then go back to Excel. Yeah. So you see, you wrote up to number 12. So just delete that one. Yes. Yeah, great. Delete that. Thank you. And then delete those ones. I know the problem. Joy never. Yeah, delete all of them from number 2. Actually, from don't delete that one. Don't delete that one. No. I just want that column. Yeah, that one. Yes. Thank you. Yeah, even that. Okay. Now you see, first of all, even the way you have written your one. You see now your ones are on the same. Yeah. Delete that one, and then now you start writing from there where you've written it. Yeah. Great. Thank you very much. So then get to now where we have 1 and 1. Want to multiply 1 with 1. Now, first of all, Joy, before we multiply, sorry, Joy, before we multiply, what is your anchor? What is your anchor here? Like column A, yeah, like now that one is 1. So I know that, yeah. So we know that row 1 is an anchor. And then column what? Which column is an anchor? Column A is an anchor. Yeah. So we must have $1 before A, and we must have $1 before 1. So then let's get now to multiply. Equals, we must start with equals. So you see, like now after she has said equals, so we have A2. What have we said about A? A is an anchor. So go before A, after equals, yeah, say shift 4, shift 4. Yeah, then now we continue the multiplication times the other one. So now you can see B1, and she said that 1 is our anchor, one of our anchors. So now go before 1, go before 1. Yeah, before, not that's before B. It should be before 1. Yeah, in between. Put that $, then shift 4. Yeah, enter, enter. And then now you can go there and use the autofill handle, drag down, release. Yeah, no problem. Okay, so again, you have to highlight the entire column 1. Just highlight up to 9. No. Let me see what you want to do, because you should have highlighted that like this 1 to 9. Yeah. No. Column wise. Column wise. Yeah. And then now that handle, you push it to the right. Yeah. Yeah. Like that. Great. And then 9 times 9 is 81. So do we have somebody else who can as well share their screen for me to be able to demonstrate? Someone else to share their screen. If you haven't understood, Jemima, the best thing you can do is to share your screen. Don't fear anybody. Who helped you to pay the 9,000 that is paid to RCM to learn? Nobody has helped you to pay that amount. I shall never fear. Never. There's nobody who is interviewing you here. I mean, why should I fear? So then, if that is agreeable, Jemima is sharing. Jemima already has gotten it. Jemima, now, thank you so much. I'll not give you a moment to demonstrate. So we have here Stephen. Thank you so much, Stephen. I can see you've done a very, very good job. Yeah. So is there anybody who has not understood yet to share their screen? Maggie, share your screen. There's nothing like repeating here without seeing your screen. I want to see your screen, and then I'll be able to guide you. Share your screen. For me to guide you very well, I must see your screen. And once I see your screen like this, I'll be able to show you like where do you go wrong, and you'll understand this thing once and for all. Please, Maggie, are you able to share your screen pretty fast? I'm so sure there are people who are normally uncomfortable sharing their screens. That's a wrong philosophy. We shall always share our screens. So I'm waiting for Maggie and any other person who has not gotten it right. Please, I'm here for you. I'm here for you. Because if I keep on doing it, even if I do it 100 times and I don't come to help you, trust you, me will not like this paper. Yeah. So Magia has refused to share her screen. All right. So remember, the thing that you need to know, is to come and appreciate, like in this particular case, like in my case, what are the anchors? The anchors are my titles. So in my titles here, I have these 1 to 9, this one here. This is row number 6 is an anchor. And for the columns, I have column F is an anchor. So when I multiply, when I come and say equals, I pick this one. You see, I've said F is an anchor. So I'll come before F here and say shift 4. I must dollarize it. Then I continue with my journey. I say times, shift 8 to say times this one. So remember, this cell is defined by G and 6. And I've just said 6 is an anchor here. So come and put $1 there. Then you put enter there. Then you come there and then you do what here? You'll be able to come here, do like that. Then you move like that. You get it a 1. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I've sent you some very, very good workbook called RCM workbook, Excel workbook, and I made a mistake. I would want you to move around until you see this sheet 1. Please see sheet 1, where we have sheet 1, and I would want you to rename this sheet 1, rename this, call it SUMIFS, and what here? Pivot. How do we rename it? If I just go back a little bit, to rename this, ladies and gentlemen, what do? You simply come and right click. You simply come and right click. Once you right click, you'll be able to see rename. And then you come and call this SUMIFS. SUMIFS and pivot. Pivot. Now, I've always seen this in interviews many times. You'll go to an interview and then you're given this kind of data to analyze. The first thing that I will be able to see here, ladies and gentlemen, let me just check. No, this is proper iPhones, from iPhone 11 all the way. So somebody may just want a unique list of iPhones here. So come and do iPhones. So you say equals unique. Unique is a very important. So you say unique, and see it is there. And the unique items I want are these products here. You see, I want them to be unique because I don't want repetitions. I don't want iPhone 11, I just want iPhone. So then I'll be able to come, ladies and gentlemen, and just highlight the whole of this. Yeah, unique. So then I've got 5 types of phones. What have I done? Control Z. What I've done, I've come here. I just want a list of what here, the products being offered by this organization. So equals unique, like that. These ones here. Yeah. And then also I would want unique regions. I don't want America, repetitions. So I would want unique somewhere here. Unique regions, unique, single. Yeah, unique. Come here. Okay. So is there somebody who has been able to do exactly that? Like now, out of all these write-ups in the region, you only have 3 regions here, 3 unique regions here. So I would want you to come and either type these here on top. You can type here Americas, APAC, EMEA. Or if you're a very good student, you can come and just write transpose equals transpose. I can see transpose here. You say transpose. Transpose means changing columns to become rows. Changing columns to become rows or rows to become columns. That's transpose. So you say transpose there, and then you come and transpose this. They are now unique, 3 of them. You highlight them, you enter. So I want to do a very, very special table here. I want to do a very, very special table here. So if you don't like transpose for now, you can simply come and do what you type, so long as you make sure that you don't miss out on any word here, on any spellings like that. Can I get to see your screens where there is anybody who has been able to do exactly what Mwalimu has done? I'll share. Anybody who has been able to do whatever Mwalimu has done, are you guys able to share your screens, please? I would want to see. I like this aspect of my students sharing their screens with me without fearing anybody, without even fearing me. Why should you fear me? It's sinful to fear anybody. You shall never fear. You shall never fear anybody. Yeah, thank you, Jemima. Unique, great. I can see what this lady is doing. Great. See. Yeah. So then, yeah, highlight the whole column. To highlight, you can press Control Shift at the same time. Yeah, Control Shift, and then you hit the down arrow. Hit the down arrow. So we have here Control Shift with your, yeah, and then enter. Great. Great. And then, okay, now go to the regions. Aha. Control Shift with these two fingers, left fingers, and then you hit enter. Great. And then I would want you to, let me see how you'll be able to copy them. I don't know the create. Okay. You transpose. I like, no, don't panic, don't panic. What I would have done, please go to cell H3. Put cell H3, go there and say cell H3. You see H3, H3. That's H3. Click on cell H3. Yeah. Say equals transpose. Just it's there. Tab or double click. Then copy those three. All right, and then just say enter. Great, and then you can rub the ones right side there. You can rub them. Delete. Great. Already they are dependent. They were sorry. They were dependent on. That's why you needed to put those things somewhere else. You need to put those things somewhere else, not inside. Because when you delete them and they are part of your formula. Let me just do it again. Let me just do it again. Thanks, Jemima. Let me do it again. Thank you. Yeah, Joy, you don't have the most recent Excel. Joy does not have the most recent Excel. Look at what I did, Jemima. Look at what I did, Jemima, to avoid many, many issues. I did this unique for the iPhones. And then I did the unique for the regions somewhere down here. I never did them like on the same, no. So I did this here, the other regions here. And then I came now here and said equals transpose. So I brought this array here, like that. Yeah. Then I entered like that. So it came out very, very well. Yeah. Can someone else in this case here share the screen again with me? Yeah, Joy, I'm really sorry you don't have this Excel 2021. You'll be able to overcome. Unique is very, very important. You must know how to use the unique feature. Please, can somebody in this case here share their screen with me? Even if you are right, even if you've gotten it correctly, please share your screen with me. I will be so happy to see your work. I will be so happy to see your work. Perhaps I can repeat, because when I don't see people sharing, I'm so sure people are not following so well. What have you done, Mwalimu? This is what I did. This is what I did. So like now for the product, so I have iPhone etc. So I came and said, I just want a list of unique items. So I came iPhone, Control Shift, down arrow, enter. Then just on the same column, I said unique. On the same column, I said unique. This time round, I want the regions, so I must go back. So I want regions from here, Control Shift, down arrow. The navigation arrows, they're normally 4. They're normally 4. So then I was able to do what you have to enter, like that. And then now I want to carry this, I take up here. So I say equals transpose. And then I come and now pick this array. Enter. So then this manager of mine wants to know how many iPhones were sold to America in total, how many iPhone 11s were sold to APAC, how many iPhones 11 were sold to EMEA region. So it is total, so it is SUMIFS. So come here equals SUMIFS, like that. SUMIFS. It may look a bit technical, but I'll be able to show you shortcuts. So SUMIFS. So I'm going to sum iPhone 11 if they were sold in America. You see, it's a conditional sum. So then I'll be able to double click sum range. It is this quantity. So I'll be able to come and pick the entire sum range from up here. Remember, sum range must always be fully referenced. Sum range will always be fully referenced. So come here and use F4. Remember here, to full reference, it's either you come and put $1 before this E or $1 before this E and $1 before this E. Or you press F4 just once. All right. In some computers like mine, to be able to put those $2 at the same time, you have to press Fn function with F4 at the same time. Fn with F4, you press them at the same time. And then you say comma. Criteria range. So I want, in this case here, America. So where do I get America? I can see the America are here. The Americas are here. All right. So remember, I want the range where America is found. So the range is this B. Always ranges, as I shall be repeating here, ranges must always be fully referenced. So function F4. Now, remember, I'm following this syntax, right? So after the criteria range, then I have the criteria itself. So criteria is America. Now, listen. Here, I cannot use full referencing because I can see here where America is. America is in this row. For me, this is row number 2, and it's going to be a title row. So row number 2 alone is the one because this is a title row. So this one must be dollarized with the shift 4. I'll repeat, don't worry. Then I come and say comma. There is another criteria. There is a product criteria because there is a regional criteria and a product criteria. So in this case here, I've finished working with the regional criteria. Now I come to the iPhone 11 criteria. So where do I find iPhone 11? It's here. So, but first of all, you can see they want the entire range. Where iPhone is found, it is in this D. If it's a range, it must be fully function F4, fully dollarized. Then you say, and then now they want the criteria itself. So criteria is iPhone 11. Can somebody in this case who is trying to follow between the G and the 3, which one do you think am I going to lock with that $1? With $1 from this table, I can only lock one direction. So between G and the 3, I will repeat, I'm never afraid myself. Yeah, I'm never afraid. I will repeat, but just keep on guessing with me here. Keep on working with me here. So between G and the 3, which one do you think in this case here should I lock? So remember here, it is G that is what here? It is this G that is external, that is a column, which is referenced, which is title. So in this case here, come and lock G like this. You lock G, you lock G. I will repeat the whole of this. I'm repeating. I will repeat. So then come and close your brackets, you enter. So you can see iPhone 11 sold to Americans were $39.85. So come here and now drag this down. If you have locked very well, then you'll be able to get everything nicely like that. Great. And then I can come and do some great conditional formatting as I will be able to show you. I'll be able to come back home here, search for conditional formatting. Perhaps I should place an order. Perhaps I should place an order whenever my iPhones to the various regions are less than 50 or less than, say, 100. So whenever they're less than 100, I should place an order. And you can now see those areas. So iPhone 7, we have many of them in America. So those areas already have been formatted. So I would want to repeat, ladies and gentlemen, but before I repeat, I would want to know whether there is even a single student who has been able to do exactly what Mwalimu has done, even if it's just one. Even if it is just one student who has been able to do what Mwalimu has done, even if it is just one student. If you have been able to do it, you simply say Y for yes. Y for yes. Before I repeat, I will repeat. Repeating is my third name. I like repeating, especially when I get students who like sharing their screen. I mean, that really motivates me to repeat a lot. When I get students who like sharing their screen, I would really, really repeat 100 times because I'll now be looking at your screen. I make my suggestions. At times, even your fellow students will be able to tell you, hey, here, no, something like that. So at least Wilfred has been able to do exactly that. So before I repeat, ladies and gentlemen, please allow me to show you something here, very, very small, having Office 2021. Is it possible? I don't know. Is it possible? I don't know. Now, another student will tell you, Mwalimu, but you can exactly get these using, so you come and just click anywhere inside, click anywhere inside. Once you click anywhere inside here, please come here and say insert. Come here and say insert. Then you're inserting the pivot table. All right. So remember the concept of inserting. I'll also repeat this, insert the pivot table. Then you say, okay. So when you are here, quantity is what you would want to evaluate. Drag quantity to the values there. Then you have, in this case here, your products, the iPhones. These are coming to the rows. And then you have, in this case, ladies and gentlemen, regions. So this should come to the columns like that. So is this thing familiar? Let me come back here. What have I done? This is what I've done, ladies and gentlemen. Please listen. I've been able to create. I've been able to create. I've been able to create a pivot table. Remember we had, not this one, not this one. Yeah, this one. So remember, these figures, 3985, these figures are very, very important for you. So please come and click anywhere inside here. Once you click, come here and say you want to insert a pivot table. There is a pop-up window. So this pop-up window, you don't even read it because it's all about new worksheet. It's automatic. So come and say, okay. So once you say, okay, now start evaluating. So quantity, you take quantity to the values. All right. Now this is not. So quantity, you take the quantity, you drag this to the values. You drag this to the values like that. Products to go to the rows like that. Then we have regions to go to the columns like that. So you'll be able to see those numbers. And you can still come and apply your conditional formatting. Yeah, you can still come and apply your conditional formatting very, very well in the home tab. Conditional formatting, highlight cells. So less than, for example, 50 or 100. Yeah, like that. So ladies and gentlemen, I see time is not on my side. I think we should be able to have the same session, this session here, tomorrow at exactly 1 and repeat everything that we have done today. Repeat everything you have done today. Will that be good enough? Will that be good enough, ladies and gentlemen, that we repeat the entire session tomorrow at exactly 1 p.m.? Yeah, I'm so sure you'll be able to gain quite a lot. Yeah, 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 that'll be great, great. Otherwise, if there is anybody who is yet to make a decision to join the very best college in East Africa, they should be able to make a decision like today. Give us a call. Our number is 0793 555 000. Otherwise, thank you very much. Be blessed. Bye. Bye.